Okay, well, here we are again. Wow, they did it again. You know, you wait all week for a Pokemon trailer and then 3 show up at once. You know, except that a week isn't really a long time to wait and that they've kind of been laying it on a bit thick, but, well, I don't mean to complain, but, it does take actual effort to get the microphone out and actually edit the video and everything and whatever. Alright, so we got 3, amazingly. A new ghost-type Pokemon appeared in Paldea. There you go. I think it's another one of those narrated ones like Grafai had.
Okay, I'm here on behalf of Naranja Academy's Ghost-type
Naranja?
Lab,
Oh.
on assignment to find Ghost-type Pokemon. I saw a couple here earlier. Let's see if they're still around. Deep breaths. I can do this. Oh, it's just
Oh, you know, it's just a horrifying nightmare with a manky shroud covering it.
Oh, come on. I know I saw something else here earlier. There it is. Oh, that doesn't look like it's just a candle.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my goodness, it's so cute.
Is it?
Hello, look at you. You seem friendly. Who took a Pokemon?
It's not my idea of cute, personally, but you do you.
Wanna play, huh? Oh, am I really this out of shape? Okay, here we go. Wow. Searching for ghost types really sucks the life out of you. Okay, just one more time.
Does it canonically suck the life out of you or something? Alright. Okay. I mean, people are going to go nuts for the pupper, I guess, but, yeah, not really my idea of cute. Yeah, it looks like a... What's the word? It just looks like a big goober, you know? Looks like a cartoon character. It, again, doesn't look that much like a Pokemon to me, except for the fact that it has a candlelight on its head, but we already had that as well. Yeah, not my favourite. But now we've got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Lands and Towns. I need to stop reading them like that. And this is on the Nintendo channel rather than the Pokemon channel, so
And out here, you can meet new Pokemon.
yeah.
Venture through vast lands.
This is more,
towns.
look at our brand new game that's coming out, rather than, here's the in-depth information on what's in the game compared to the previous ones.
A new adventure. In Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, it's your world, your way.
Yeah, very simple. Here, look at our game, and that's all you're getting. Okay, and now, your world, your way. Is this just a companion piece to the other one? Yeah, it is.
I can't wait to get started. Whoa. I can roam free and explore wherever I want.
Okay, this is so cheesy.
There's Pokemon everywhere.
I remember when they've done trailers like this before.
New ones I've never seen before.
Wow, new Pokemon I've never seen before. It's not like they do that in every generation.
Battle. Let's do it. Whoa. Now it's a water type? Come on, let's see what else we can find.
You know, kids going out and having wholesome adventures together out in the wild. I think that mainly just happens in Pokemon nowadays.
Catch. Battle and train in the newly evolved open world Pokemon Adventure. It's my world, my way. In Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Only on Nintendo Switch.
Well, okie dokie. That sure was a trailer. That sure was a generic normie trailer. I guess I'll check the website on the off chance that there's something new. Oh, Greavard. Greavard? Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. What on earth are those proportions? Look at its paws! Look at its tiny, stubby, thin legs and then those paws. Oh, I guess the candle looks like a bone. Okay. Ghost dog Pokemon. Ah yes, I can see that, thank you. Pick up. Well, might be useful, I guess. Oh, there we go. However, Greavard will slowly and inadvertently absorb the life force of those around it. Alright, so that lady's probably dead then. I mean... Yeah, no, that's kind of freaky, actually. Man, the tragedy of being friendly and getting lonely, but then anyone who hangs around with you is probably going to just straight up die. Oh. Oh. They've got one of these as well. Strangers didn't see this. Oh, look at the texture on Haunter. It's not much, but it looks nice. You know, it's not my favourite, but I'm fine with it. Got some neat ideas behind it. Oh, well, that's ominous. Well, anyway. Oh yeah, special Pikachu! Something that's pertinent at the moment to think about is that the previews have actually started coming out now, where some reviewers were allowed to muck around in the game for an hour or so. Yeah. Oh, there's something else as well, actually, that I was going to talk about. Oh, what was I saying? Drat. Bum nuts. Yes. That the frame rates are pretty bad in some places, and the performance is just generally not very good. But they also noted that the same parts of the game in the Japanese trailers had higher frame rates. So that could mean anything. Like, it could be really grotty and chunky when it comes out, which is just a wonderful pairing of words that you definitely want to hear applied to your video game. But it could just have been an earlier build, and it's gonna be better. But, I mean, you would hope that they would, if they were giving out preview copies for their, big first impression, then they would use the up-to-date version. So, my optimism is now more cautious than it was. I kind of lost all caution because the game just looked so cool up until this point, forgetting that I had been burned before by Sword and Shield. I really don't want to end up disappointed again. It still looks good, but I'm not a stickler for frame rates, but I would like it if it ran decently, you know? I'm fine with 30. There's nothing wrong with 30 frames per second as far as I'm concerned, but it has to actually reach 30, you know? If it I'm gonna pay attention to the reviews before I buy it. Unfortunately, that's something we still have to do. Of course, it is going to get good reviews because it's Pokemon, but some sites are more, I don't want to say honest, but they're more frank than others. Like Nintendo Life was the one that was the loudest voice in the criticizing of the frame rates. Also, yes, we do have to remember day one patches are a thing nowadays, so that's probably going to, I would imagine that's going to make a difference. If not an amazing, huge difference, then it's still worth anticipating. And yes, finally, this is showing up because I was, yesterday I was looking back at which generations revealed the starter evolutions before the game actually came out. We remember that Gen 8 didn't. But yeah, around this time, because it's late October now, around this time in the lead up to Sun and Moon, we were getting the final evolutions. Earlier in October, we had the middle evos. And then I found the archived X and Y website. The earliest snapshot on the Wayback Machine of the X and Y site that shows the middle evos is from September. and the earliest showing the finals is from October. Although the images didn't load, but yeah, it's still there. So they were even a bit earlier in Gen 6 than in Gen 7. But Gen 8 they just didn't show us at all, so this time, who knows? At this point I'm not going to get my hopes up for evolution reveals. If I had to guess, they're probably going to show them like on release, if anything. They definitely put more emphasis on the starters nowadays, possibly more with each generation. The starters were definitely less deified back in the day, especially before the internet took over. Like I saw one for Ruby and Sapphire that was just, you know, it was back in the days of when trailers were just a little 30-second advert that would play on the TV. You know, pre-YouTube. And literally the first Pokemon you see in that trailer, that I saw at least, there might have been others as well, is Blaziken, before you even see the unevolved starters. But nowadays, yeah, it's like the 3 starters are probably going to be the first thing you see. There's going to be a huge emphasis on them. You're going to see them throughout the whole game. Well, throughout the whole of the trailers, there's going to be, oh look, it's the starters. Anyway, I'm getting totally sidetracked. Yeah, it's worth being cautious, I think, especially given past experiences. And I'm concerned that, like with Legends Arceus, that this game might not be great for streaming. For me at least, because I'm not that good at carrying on a conversation when nothing's really happening. So it's probably going to be possibly even minutes at a time of just quietly wandering around the open world. But you know, hopefully it'll all be good, and we'll just have to see. I'm getting kind of tired of saying that, but you never can tell these days. Anyway, hopefully they got it right this time, and it's going to be good. Hopefully. I'm trying to think of something to say besides we'll just have to see, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, I might as well say it might not happen anytime that soon, but I am working on putting out more of my actual own content instead of reaction videos. Of course, the more I yak on, the more time it's going to take to actually finish this video, but I'm going to try and finally finish the Fire Red series from a few years ago. The last 9 episodes have just been sitting there on my hard drive for 3 to 4 years at this point. There is a good reason for that, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Hopefully I can come out with them before the end of the year. Oh, well, anyway, I'll see you then, or maybe I'll just see you whenever the next trailer comes out, or it's only 3 weeks until the games come out now, so maybe I'll see you when the games actually come out. Good night, everybody.